Hi, I'm Lynette and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you my Sephora haul and also just a couple of more items that I got, during the sales. So I'm going to start off with the Sephora sale items. I didn't pick up a lot of stuff this year. Usually I don't pick up a lot of stuff. I end up spending a lot of money, but I don't often get a lot of items because makeup is so expensive, But I wasn't really that excited this year. I did some other shopping that you know of because, if you saw my mini haul before the Sephora haul video, you saw I've been shopping. So I didn't really see anything that I desperately wanted this year. And then I did there were a couple of other items that I had ordered that were not here prior to the last haul video. So I thought I would just throw them into this one. So I'll save those for the end. So in no particular order, I did re-up on something that I have been using that I don't think I've talked about yet here on my channel, and it's from Pharmacy, and it's the Deep Sweet 2% BHA Pore Cleaning Toner with Moringa and Papaya. And it's a toner with 2% salicylic acid. Oh, they changed the, it's like a frosted bottle. I have a bottle of this already that I probably have about this much left or so. I've been using this because I used to use the Ordinary had a 2% salicylic acid serum, and I used to use that, which I really liked, and now it doesn't seem like they make it anymore. So I've been on the hunt looking for something comparable, and I think I may have found it in the Pharmacy. I was looking for something with the salicylic acid, the 2% salicylic acid in it. This has that. So yeah, I've been using this. I can't say anything that I've used have helped to prevent breakouts, acne breakouts, because I still have those every month. But I'm happy to have it. I'm almost done with my first bottle, so I thought now during the sale would be a good time to, the sale is over now, but during the sale would be a good time to pick this up. I am VIB Rouge, so I did get 20% off my purchases during the sale. And then the next thing I got, which I was actually kind of excited about, so at least one thing. It's from NARS, and it's their new, it's not so new anymore, but it's the Soft Matte Complete Foundation. If you follow me here, you know that I love the Radiant Foundation. My only problem with that foundation is that it doesn't last on my oily skin as long as I would like. So I always end up mixing it, but I love the finish. I love the color so much so that I continue to repurchase it and mix it with my other foundations, which is crazy, I know, because that foundation is $49. But yeah, so when I heard that NARS was coming out with the soft matte one, I wanted to jump all over it. I got it in the shade Caracas. That's the shade that I wear in the Radiant Foundation. It is the foundation that I'm wearing today. Yes, so my order just got here today, and I'm wearing the foundation today. What's your point? Yeah, I used it for the first time today, and it surprised me. It surprised me. I am looking flawless though. But yeah, the texture, it dries really quickly. It really, I was taken aback. So I am going to use it, of course, some more. Maybe not use it with some of the products that I used today. I'm gonna see what I think of it. It is a squeeze bottle. She's a little fat girl too, a little fat squeeze bottle. And it's got the soft matte feel on the tube and on the cap as well. And yeah, the Radiant is a pump. I do prefer a pump because I feel like I have a little more control, but yeah, so let me know if you would like to see a review of this foundation, because I know it's not new, and I will get that out to you. If I don't come back and do a full review, I will definitely come back and give you an update on what I think about this foundation after I've had the chance to use it for a bit. And I told you I was getting this foundation after that foundation collection video. I did tell you I was getting this one, so no more foundations. All right, and then I got from Pat McGrath, I got the Mini Lip Fetish Lip Balm Trio. This is what they look like. I find myself often picking up the lipstick minis from Pat McGrath, or you know, from Sephora. I do like the minis, and it gives me an opportunity to try some of her formulas and colors without committing to a $38 full price tag, which is a little rich for my blood. After trying the Divinals from Pat McGrath, I really like those so much because those feel like a lip balm. I was really curious to know what her actual lip balms feel like. So that's why I got these. It's in this really pretty white packaging with the gold lips. And so I got 3, and I will just go ahead and swatch them for you. This is Flesh 3, and I'm not even sure like how pigmented these are going to be. I mean, this looks pretty pigmented, but it is a balm, so I'm just assuming it's gonna be sheer. Okay, no, she got some pigment. She got some pigment. All right, so that's Flesh 3. Wasn't sure what to expect. This one here is, oh, this is the clear lip balm. And of course, I just expect that it's gonna be clear. And it is. So that's consistent with what I thought it was gonna be. And then this last one is Blow Up. And that is what Blow Up looks like. And let's see how much pigment she's got. Oh, okay. All right, that one, that's not too bad. I could rock that. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, I don't know how often I would wear this one, Flesh 3, because I don't know, not my favorite color, but yeah. So I'm interested to see how these are gonna work out. I'm sure they'll be fine though, because if they're anything like the Divinals, these should be really, really nice. And then I got some more pencils. Now, 2 of these pencils I picked up in store, and then the other one I got online. And the reason why I went in store is because one of them, it was a blue one that I wanted, has been out of stock on Sephora for a long time. And so I thought, you know what, let me just try it and see if maybe it'll be in store. And sure enough, it was. I got to swatch it, which was great. And when I say swatch it, I mean I swatched it on a piece of tissue paper. One of their, you know, like their Kleenex that they have there. I didn't swatch it on my actual skin. And once I swatched it, one of the fat ones, once I swatched it, I discovered that it's not the color that I thought it was going to be. So I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to go in store and to actually see the color, because I ended up not buying it. It was more like a navy blue, and I thought it was going to be more like a rich electric blue. So I ended up actually swatching some more and I ended up with a totally different color. And these are the colorful shadow and liner sticks from Sephora, and this is in the shade Nacre. Looks like it says Nacre. And it's like this pretty mauvey plum shade, which is not what I was looking for. But once I got to swatching, I said, you know what? I think I could work with this because, excuse these horrible swatches, because lately I've been doing a lot of cool tone plummy mauvey looks here on my channel, and it would be nice to have a liner to put in my waterline for when I do one of those. So I got that in store. And then also in store, I got this beautiful one in blue. This is matte cobalt. And this is also from Sephora, but as you can see, it's a different liner. I think these are just traditional eyeliners, and then the fat stick ones you can use as eyeshadow and as liners. And this one, see, that's what I thought the fat version of this blue one was gonna look like, but when I got in store it wasn't. But look at that one, so pretty. Very excited about this one. And I use the Sephora, this type of liner. I use this liner when I was going to work every day. I have them in brown, and that's what I would use on an everyday basis. I have backups of that liner. I've been using, repurchased that liner many times. You've seen it on my channel here. And so I do like the formula of these liners. So I'm excited to have this beautiful, gorgeous, bright blue color. And then the last one I picked up, this is the one that I ordered online. You know from my last video that I've been trying to get some green liners. I'm wearing a green one today. It's not this one. Actually, I'm wearing the one from my last haul from Fenty, the Fly Pencil. But yeah, I decided to get some more green. This one is in the shade Olive, and it is another Sephora liner. And yeah, I figured, you know, you can't have too many grungy, swampy green shades. So that is what that looks like. And you know what? I will go ahead and swatch the Fenty Fly Pencil next to it, because I think they are similar. I feel like, didn't I get another one? I got another one also in green. Ah, here it is. Okay, I did pick up another one from Sephora, another one of the shadow liners, and this one is also, what is this? Is this one Olive also? No, this one is in the shade Khaki. And yeah, I told you I was looking for some green liners, right? So that's in the shade Khaki. And these two are very, very similar. This one though is really pretty. It's almost, I don't know if you can see it, but when I swatched it, it almost looked like it had like a duochrome, like yellow flash to it. That might be the shimmer that's in it, but it's really, really pretty. And I think it would look really beautiful on the lid as an eyeshadow, and I would totally wear it that way. But my eyelids are, you know, I have oily skin. My eyelids are really oily, and this would, I could use this as a base, but I couldn't actually use it as a eyeshadow, unfortunately. But it's really pretty. It's not a duochrome. It just has some like gold glitter in it, shimmer in it. It's really, really beautiful. And then this is the Fly Pencil. This is in the shade Bank Tank. And I'm just going to swatch all three of them together. This is the liner I'm wearing today, and I do like it. It applied, the Fenty liner did apply very creamy and easily, and I feel like it's a matte liner. I feel like it's going to stay well in my waterline because it's very hard to wipe off. And now I have these two to add to my green collection. So now I don't need to purchase any more green eyeliners because I have plenty. And this one, whereas the Fly Pencil, once you click it up, you cannot click it back down. These from Sephora, you can click up and down, which is nice. So that's it for my liners. And then last but not least, from Sephora, I did get a purchase that I wasn't excited about. I've been on the hunt ever since I missed out on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. That palette was out for a long time, probably for a couple of years, and it was limited edition. And when it first came out, of course, wrote it off as like, oh, a boring neutral palette. But over time, I would give it, you know, I'd see it and I'd think about it, and I thought, you know what, those shimmers look awfully beautiful. It does have some cool tones in it, and I got more and more interested. And then, of course, when I decided I should probably pick it up, that's when it disappeared. Nowhere to be found. So since then, I've been on the hunt for a cool tone eyeshadow palette. Like, I'm on the mission now. Now that I lost out on that, that's the palette that got away. I'm on a mission now to get a cool tone eyeshadow palette. And just my luck, brands have been recently releasing cool tone eyeshadow palettes. ColourPop just released the Stone Cold Fox palette. I did purchase that one along with that Baroque eyeshadow. I'm going to show you another one here, and then this one. And this one is from Natasha Denona. Just this year, just recently made my first Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette purchase. I bought the mini gold palette, which I still have yet to use, but of course that didn't stop me from buying another one. And I wanted you to see, of course it is the Glam palette, and I wanted you to see though how Sephora packaged it when they sent it, because they were like, we are not replacing this palette. So we're gonna make sure, look at this, we're gonna make sure that it gets to you unscathed. Look at this, it's wrapped up in cardboard, and then here is the palette, and it definitely did get here unscathed, which is really nice. So you've seen this palette at this point. It is not new. When it first launched, before I even got a real good look at it, I was like, I'm just gonna buy it. It's cool tone palette. I didn't get the sultry palette, so I'm just gonna buy this one. And then over time, as I you know, was watching people's videos, and then the whole name thing and the concept of the palette kind of turned me off. Then I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. And then just recently I decided I'm gonna get it, and I'm still not. I mean, it is cool tone. I see a couple of, you know, warm tones and peachy tones in here that aren't so cool, but for the most part it is a majority cool palette. And I'm gonna swatch a couple of them. I'm not gonna swatch the whole palette. I'm sure you have seen exhaustive videos on this palette already, but I haven't swatched it. I was waiting to swatch it in this video with you, so this will be my first time swatching it. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for cool tones, this looks like it'll work. This is my first purchase of any of her $65 palettes, and I would tell you the names, but you know, they're all dumb, like center lid, outer V lid, whatever shade. So those are some of the shimmers, and yeah, I'm pretty soft, nice and cool tone. And now let me swatch a couple of these mattes. This crease shade that was very controversial. It does look beige. It looks like a cool beige in the pan, but in videos it looks like it's more of a gray. So I will finally get to see for myself exactly what it looks like. And those are the matte shades. And you know, I've heard a lot about these creamy mattes and these shimmers, and it does swatch very smooth, not patchy at all, and cool. And it looks like so far all of these, I don't know about this one, but I bet if I build it up it will show up on me. So yeah, very nice, very nice. Let me just swatch one of these like peachy and gold shimmers, because I'm interested to see what that looks like. Yeah, they feel really nice. They feel nice. They look really pretty, you know, subtle, kind of like the soft, kind of like the Viseart metallic formula that I have to say I've been loving, absolutely loving. So yeah, I'm more, after swatching it now, I'm a little more excited to use it than I was from just looking at the palette and seeing other people's videos. I don't know how many different looks I'll be able to get using this palette. I will use it on my channel, of course, and I will figure out when I use it if I want to do one look, if I want to do multiple looks once I do the video. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that when I do upload this video, you won't miss it. That's if you're still interested in this palette. But you know, I do other stuff on this channel as well. So if you don't like, if you're not looking forward to that, then there are plenty of other things for you to come here for. So that is the end of the Sephora haul. Like I said, I didn't get a lot of stuff, didn't need a lot of stuff, wasn't interested in a whole lot of stuff. And yeah, so some of these you will see again on my channel. Either I'll use them in the get ready with me, or I'll come back and maybe do some type of review or some update for you. Now for the other items that I purchased during my little shopping spree, I ordered makeup from Shein website. They do a lot of clothes, very affordably priced clothes, but they also have makeup, and they now have, I think, their own makeup line, and it's called Shein Sheglam. So I went ahead and picked up the Dark Side palette. I'm not even sure. I think I was just maybe looking around, or if I saw it on someone's video. I don't even remember how I became aware of this palette, but and the packaging makes me think it was a Halloween release, because it's got a spider on it and webs, and it's black with orange lettering, and it's called the Spooky Vibes Matte and Shimmer Multi-Use Palette. So I'm guessing it was like a Halloween release. Anywho, I've never ordered anything from this website, clothes, accessories, nothing. So this was my first purchase. And as I told you, I was on the hunt, on a mission for a cool tone eyeshadow palette since I missed out on the sultry palette. And when I saw this, I bought it for those first two rows. That bottom row, okay, pretty, but I bought it for these first two rows here, which are all the way cool. Let me give you a better look at this palette. So definitely cool, more unlike the Natasha Denona Glam palette, which is more like, it has a few grays in it, but more like beigey nude, cool nudes. This is definitely more gray toned, cool shadows. And I admit I did swatch it before coming on camera, and I'm a little disappointed with it. I wasn't expecting a whole lot. I mean, you know, I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't expecting a whole lot. This palette only cost me $9. Okay, so it comes in cardboard packaging, and it's got all the ingredients. There's a lot of them on the back, and then the box and the actual palette look the exact same. It has a nice weight to it. It's cardboard packaging, but it doesn't feel cheap at all. There's no mirror, but you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're getting 18 eyeshadows, and they seem to be of good size pans. The quality now, I don't know. So some of these, I'm gonna swatch some of them for you. Some of these, see, look at that. Now that got me excited. Some of these though, when you swatch them, they're like topper shades, like this one right here. I barely anything is coming onto my finger. They all feel really smooth though, but this one already feels like it's got hard pan on it. And I only swatched it, that one right there. So let me do some swatches for you. And that is like that topper shade. that feels, I'm guessing these have mineral oil in them, because this one particularly feels really, really slippery. So these two have some pigment to them, and then this one is not doing a whole lot. Some more shades. Another one that seems like a topper shade that can barely get any of it on my finger. That feels really almost like Vaseline-like in the pan. And that's what those look like. So those are some of the shimmers. And I'm going to go ahead and swatch some of the mattes for you. And these are some of the mattes. Oh, that one went on pretty well. So, okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Let me get these other two warm tone mattes. Okay, not too terrible. Okay, those felt good. Those felt soft in the pan. They were very smooth. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe this isn't going to be as bad as I think. And then, oh, there is though. I wish you could see my my table here, because this orange one it got into the other shadows and now it's all over my table here. There is one pressed glitter in here, and it is this one. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to swatch it because I did and I had glitter everywhere, but I'm gonna go on ahead and swatch it for you. That is what it looks like. It's absolutely freaking gorgeous. And let me put it down here. And it feels like, you know, sort of like it's in some kind of Vaseline type suspension. So it is one of those that I think will stick onto your lid. Of course, you know, if you use glitter, I would advise you use a glitter glue. But yeah, isn't it gorgeous though? Absolutely gorgeous. But now I'm going to be living with this glitter for the rest of the night. Actually, I did wash my hands though, and I was able to get a lot of it off. Not all of it, but a lot of it. That is the Dark Side palette from Sheglam brand of Shein. And let me know, do you know about this palette? Have you seen this palette before? And do you have this palette? Did you pick up this palette? And please do let me know too if you'd like to see me use it on my channel. Or if you'd like me to come back and just let me know if you want me to do a video using it and giving you my thoughts after doing so. All right. And then also from the website, Shein website, I got one of their eye candy matte lipsticks. And the palette, by the way, was $9. Very, very affordable. And the lipstick was $3. And did I even have a code? I might have even had a code. I don't know. But this is the lipstick. This is the packaging. It's really cute, actually. It's cheap, but it doesn't look cheap. And then this is the lipstick. Now, I haven't swatched it, and I'm not going to, because this isn't a color that I usually go for. In the picture of it online, it looked more like a nude beige. And here in person is looking more like a rose, pinky rose, mauve beige. I don't know. I don't know yet if I'm going to use it. So I don't want to swatch it. In the event that I don't use it, maybe I can put it in a future giveaway, or maybe I can give it to someone. So $3 for that. And last but not least, Refer did a holiday launch, a holiday brush collection, and it's 3 brand new brushes. One of them actually was a redesign. They had it on their website before, and they got a lot of feedback from folks and decided to redesign it in using the suggestions that people had said that they would like. So they re-released it along with 2 more brushes. And so I did pick it up. It was the promotion was $100 off. during the launch, and so I paid $116 for these 3 brushes, and they released it in a plastic acrylic brush holder. And they normally they normally give you a brush holder when you buy their brushes, but it's cardboard, and so this one is acrylic. And so yeah, so now I do actually use these to hold my brushes, because it's even in the cardboard version, it's nice. So I do have a number of these. I pull them apart and then I use each end to hold brushes. So it'll be nice to actually have one that's more substantial. And then these are the brushes inside. Now I did a live for my birthday this year. I did a live, and during that video I had mentioned that Refer brushes were okay. They were just okay, but I feel like I need to take that back, because I think maybe I was feeling a little bougie, because all I use now are my Sonia Kashuk, my Sonia G brushes. So maybe I was feeling myself a little bit, but I mean, these brushes are nice. After having purchased some very expensive Fude brushes, Japanese handmade Fude brushes, face brushes, I definitely have more of an appreciation, I think, for these type of undyed goat-haired brushes, because they just seem like, mine is shedding, they just seem like they're might be a little hardier than the really expensive, delicate ones that I purchased. And I've come to the conclusion that I'm not a delicate person. I'm pretty rough with my products, all of them, my tools, my makeup, my product, accessories, like everything. And so I don't know how well I'm going to do with those really delicate Fude face brushes. Whereas these, maybe, you know, I don't have to be as delicate with these. So that I would really appreciate. So this is the number 25. So this is the powder brush that apparently, I think it might have been the 22 before. I'm not sure, but apparently they had this brush already and they redesigned it, I believe. And so this is what they came up with. And normally I wouldn't have bought this type of brush because the bristles are quite long, and for face brush, powder brush, I usually prefer shorter bristled brushes. But I saw Alicia Kinky Sweat she did a video with these brushes, and in her video she had already washed it, and so it was a lot more full, and it just looked more like the type of brush I go for powder. So that's what kind of made me purchase it. It is very soft, I will say that, and I am experiencing a little shedding with it right now. So just that might just, you know, be because it's new or whatever, and perhaps after I wash it, there will be less shedding. We shall see. But yeah, so this is the number 25, and it looks like it's going to be a really nice brush for powder. And then this is the brush I was more excited about. I was actually thinking about not buying the set and just buying two of these, but I'm glad I bought the set. This is the number 24, and maybe the 22 is the one I'm thinking of. They have another brush that's pretty similar to this one, but it's a lot bigger. Another, again, super soft. This one, I love the shape, I love the density, and I like that it's a smaller brush because I'll be able to do a little more precise bronzing and contouring with this brush. So I'm very excited with this brush. And they all have the matte black handle with the numbers on them, and then Refer on the other side. So very excited for this brush. This one was on sale. They were having 20% off all the brushes. So it was on sale for, I think, like $19 and change, or $20, something like that. That seemed kind of, no, $49. It was $49, $49.95. And I was thinking maybe I should have picked up two of these, but we'll see. I'll give it a shot and see if I like it. And then finally, God, I've babbled on so long, right? Finally, another new brush. This is another pencil brush, but a much smaller pencil brush than the one that they already have. This is the number 23. This is the new pencil brush. Really, see how tiny the head is? really, really small. And then this one is the one that they already have. This is the number 3 brush. And that's what they look like in comparison. So as you can see, the number 3 has a bigger head and longer bristles, and then the number 23 is much smaller. And I'm really excited about the 23 brush. So I really like the 3 brush. As you can see, it's not dirty, it's clean, but it's just stained. I do like this brush because it does come to a bit of a point, and I like to be really precise with my under eye eyeshadow placement because I don't want to get shadow in my wrinkles under my eye, which is very hard to do, not to do. So I like a small brush. You know, if you've watched any of my tutorials, you know how much I love my Makeup Geek pencil brushes, which have been discontinued. So it's even smaller than that. So I'm really excited to have this really small one because I'll be able to be even more precise with the small Refer 23 brush than I am with even my beloved Makeup Geek pencil brush. So very excited about this one. This one I think was on sale for like $19 and change. So I was tempted to buy 2 of these as well. But I think, yeah, that's going to be great for precision eyeshadow for the lower lash line. So yeah, excited to have these brushes in my collection. Let me know if you'd like to see me use these, or you'd want to get a review on these. I probably will come back and do like maybe a get ready with me using some of the products that you've seen today, and these brushes as well. Let me know, did you pick up anything from the Sephora VIB holiday sale this year? I know that there were folks that skipped this sale entirely. The brands had sales, many of which were better, had a bigger percentage off than the 20% you got if you were VIB Rouge. So let me know, did you pick up anything or did you skip it all together? If you liked this video, then please give it a like and consider subscribing because I do makeup hauls, swatches, reviews, and tutorials here on my channel every Saturday. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, bye-bye.